We pray 5 times a day, and we fast during the month of Ramadan.
We also say our prayers mostly every day.
We do it 5 times a day, so we praise our God every time, and we have to do these certain rak'ats. Like we have 4 to 2, and for each one, if we don't do it, our prayer is not counted. And if we don't do the steps that we're supposed to do in our prayer, it's still not counted. And you have to be pure for it to do it.
So the most important thing is hijab. We wear it when we go outside. It's to cover up and it's modest. A lot of people perceive it differently. Some people think that hijab means to cover up from head to toe, to cover their face. Everyone thinks of it differently, but hijab just means to cover up.
To be modest in our clothing, we also have to pray 5 times a day, and we can also do extra prayers after those prayers, and we have to be especially clean and pure, and we have to respect our parents above other people. We have to be respectful to anyone, and we have to watch our tongues, like no cursing, no bad words, and we have to make sure that whatever we do it right from the first time, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to have like sincerity in whatever we do, and not like just be good, just be a good person, not tell lies, not cheat, not do anything wrong.
So, and it's a way that we keep connected with God, basically.
And the food we eat is also very important, because we can just go anywhere and pick out anything, but you gotta look at the ingredients. You gotta make sure there's no gelatin or pork.
People think of us as terrorists. That sometimes in the movies they get it from the movies, how they murder people. They think of us as mean, selfish people.
They think every problem in the world, what we do is just the problem. Like every time they would blame it on us. It could be us sometimes, and it could be somebody else.
They think that all Muslims are from an Arab country or different country, and we don't know how to speak English or anything, and we're not American at all, anything like that.
And we don't know English, so they give us sign language,
go over there,
away.
Try to use hand gestures, like I don't know English, and they'll be like, do you know? And like, can you please move and everything? It's like
people think that automatically when you say Muslim, they think that everyone's Arab, which is wrong, because there's diversity in Islam. That's what makes us such an open community, and they think because we're Arab, we can't speak English.
One lady asked me on the bus, she was like, where are you from? And I was like, I'm from America. She's like, no, where are you from? I was like, from America. She was like, no, seriously, where are you from? I was like, I was born here. And she was like, okay, then where are your parents from? And I told her, and then she was like, oh, so can they speak English? Like, they immediately start.
And a lot of people think that, like, they ask me, like, where are you from? And I'm like, I was born in America, and then I'm like, but my parents are originally from Palestine. They say, oh, you're from Palestine. They completely forget about the American part. We are American citizens, most of us. People just don't understand that. And they think women are knowledgeable, that we don't seek knowledge, which is wrong, because every single day, it's part of our life. God told us that every single day we have to seek knowledge.
From the cradle to the grave.
Yeah, from the cradle to the grave. Every single day we have to seek knowledge, even if it's a small thing.
People think that Islam oppresses women and that there's no equality, but they're wrong. There's equity. It's the same as saying that, okay, it's like saying if I work hard all year and someone just sits down and I'm working and they're working, but they're sitting, and I'm working hard and I'm running around everywhere, and we get the same pay. It's not the same. There should be equity, not equality. So there's a difference.
7th century AD, Islam gave women the right to be involved in politics, the right to earn and keep her own money. Islam gave women the right to work outside of the home. Islam gave women the right to own property. Islam gave women the right to divorce. Islam gave women the right to choose choose who she marries. Islam gave women a whole bunch of rights that Western women acquired later in the 19th and 20th centuries, and we've had these rights since the 7th century AD, and it's just not acknowledged worldwide.
And people think that we're all terrorists when a lot of us don't know what was going on at the time, because I didn't even turn 1 at that time.